everybody. I'm Eric Bolvin, and this is a video that accompanies my book, the Be-Bop Range Book. It's a trumpet book, but some cats have been using it on piano and trombone and even saxophone. So, because there's a lot of cool jazz licks in it, so any instrument, can find something in there to practice on. You should go to my website, bolvinmusic.com, go to publications, go to the Be-Bop Range Book, and download the free introduction and the 2 free range arcs. Those are exercises, lessons from the book, and then you can have those and follow along as we go through this video, and it'll help you learn how to play the things out of this book and get the most out of it. Alright, so developing range on trumpet. Well, hitting the highest note you can may be the quest for some trumpet players, but I think a more useful and musical goal is developing a large, playable range. And this means to be able to articulate, play musically and dynamically throughout the entire range of your instrument. Now, in the process, while you're practicing these types of things, you're going to develop more ultimate range, and you're going to be able to hit high notes. The more you practice high notes, the better you're going to play. Now, that doesn't mean to go out and just start blasting high C's, first thing in the morning. But, you have to have an approach that's systematic and logical, and this book will help you in those areas. At the same time, you're going to learn a lot of cool jazz licks, and you're going to develop that vocabulary that's needed to play and improvise jazz. Alright, so back to the range thing. To paraphrase Yogi Berra, the upper register of the trumpet is the same as the middle and lower registers, just different. I think all trumpet playing is a coordination of and balance of your air, your embouchure, and your tone level. And when we practice correctly, we develop these things. I'm not going to show you in this book or in any book the magic embouchure that's going to give you the triple high C. So if that's what you're looking for, then this is the wrong place. Alright, now some of you might have the modern jazz trumpet method, and in this book there was a section on range arcs and range builders, and that section of the book was really popular with a lot of cats. So that kind of what led me to make the Be-Bop Range Book, because that's what's in the Be-Bop Range Book. My method here is based on what I call the approach note. How you approach the highest note of a musical phrase, I think, is critical to range development. And the way I'm presenting it in this book is in a progressive kind of creative format, so that instead of just playing chromatic scales and different scales up to the note, we're actually playing something that's useful musically to us. So we start off with the chromatic approach, and there's 5 exercises based on the chromatic approach. And what that means is that the highest note is a half step away, and then we come back down. And then there'll be 5 exercises on where it's a whole step away, and then a minor third, and then a major third, and then a perfect fourth, and then we've got even a couple exercises with larger intervals, tritone and the perfect fifth. Alright, so how to use this book. And we're going to show you, we're going to demonstrate how to play some things, not just me, but I've got my friend John Worley with me today, and he's going to show you exercise 6 in a minute. But first, what you're going to see here is, first is the range arc, which is the original lick. Now, some of these licks come from some of the great trumpet players: Freddie Hubbard, Clifford Brown, Lee Morgan, Chet Baker, Tom Harrell, Randy Becker, Fats Navarro, and Blue Mitchell. Now, when you see the range arc, and you can see this on your free downloads, you begin with the lick that has an asterisk by it. This lick is in an easy key, and it's also in a good range for the trumpet. And so you practice that one slowly, and then you get that down and up to speed. Then you start at the beginning and work your way through. Now, when you're working on the range arcs, you can repeat things over and over until you get them. Start slow, work it up, and work all the way through, and then there'll be, at the end of it, a DS. So you go back and you're going to play it, and this will take you to high C. Okay, so most of these cover about an octave and take you from all the way down to like low G, they start around there, and all the way up to high C. Okay, then you're going to take a break. Then you're going to go to the next section, which is the range builder. Now the range builder is based on the original range arc lick, but it's a little shorter, and it also ends on the highest note. And usually the way you get to that high note is the same. It's a chromatic approach, or it's a whole step. It's using the approach note to get to that high note. So when you get to the range builders, you really only want to play those one time. If you need to practice them, you can, but you want to play them one time each and hold the last note a little bit longer. Don't hold it as long as you can, just hold it a little bit longer, crescendo it a little bit, until you're in control of the note. Now these, you want to take up as high as you can. Then you're going to rest, and you're going to go to the third part of each lesson, which is called the range builder extended. Now the range builder extended is based on the other licks, except this one's going to cover, most of them cover 2 octaves. So you can work each one of these out until you get them good, and just do a couple of these each day. Try to add on to it every day. Try to add a new one. See if you can go a little bit further. All right, so at the end of it, you're playing like a 2-octave lick all the way up to high C, D, wherever, however high you can go. All right, so let's check out John Worley, who he's a good friend of mine, and he's one of the best trumpet players in the country. And here he is. He's going to demonstrate range arc number 6, and then he's going to do range builder number 6 and range builder extended number 6. Okay, well, if you're ever in the Bay Area, look up John Worley. He's got johnworley.com, JOHNWORLEY.com. And, you know, he's a cool cat to talk to, and he's got more trumpets and mouthpieces than I do. So he's always wanting to meet new trumpet players, and he's got some gigs, and he's a cool guy to hang out with. All right, so now I'm going to demonstrate range arc number 1, which is really where you should start. So once again, you're going to see the range arc, the range builder, and the range builder extended.
Okay.
So, there you go. The Be-Bop Range Book. I've got a bunch of books for trumpet too on my site. So, have a visit to bolvinmusic.com. Let us know what you think. And if you have any questions, you can leave them here, or you can send me an email, and we'll try to help you out. All right, good luck.